Coach Ben here, bigbenchas.com. Today I'm going to go over one of my favorite variations of the bench press for the triceps. Today we're going to be hitting close grip bench press. I'm going to show you how to go about doing this, some of the wrong things I see and how to correct them. Alright, so let's start off with the close grip bench press here. Where you put your hands, okay? So normally I'll grip the bar. I'm going about maybe ring finger normally, okay? Depends on the time and whatnot, but usually right now I'm benching ring finger, okay? So when I go to close grip, one of the wrong things I see is people think, oh, close grip, it must be really close, and they come in like right here. Okay, well this is a big issue. You're gonna really F up your shoulders here, okay? So you can't be inside your shoulders. It's gonna put a lot of stress there, all right? So about right here, that's about shoulder width for me. That's a comfortable close grip, okay? So I'm about right on the knurlins here. That's a little aggressive. I come out a little bit from the knurlins. You can see a little space where my thumb is right here. All right, that's a comfortable close grip for me. Allows me to feel the triceps, all right? So that's where I'm gonna grip the bar. It's just important you're not gripping like this, because what the hell are you doing here? This just looks awkward, all right? And it's putting a lot of stress on your shoulders. So I'm gripping the bar right here. So first thing I see people do, they keep their same touch point. All right, major problem with this, I'm not aligned in the bottom. That's gonna put weird stress on my elbows. It's not meant to move like that. All right, so I can't touch the same spot I touch a normal bench. This is about where I touch a normal bench. If I try doing this with close grip, see how it's misaligned in the bottom? I need that wrist to be, that elbow to be right under the wrist to fire through. So that simply means I'm gonna have to touch a little lower then. So I have to come down here. See how I keep that alignment in the bottom? Fire right through with the tries. Boom, just like that. Boom. Not like this. Like this, you're just touching a little lower. Boom, all right? So that's one of the things I see with the close grip bench, is just the touch point's wrong, okay? Another thing with the close grip bench is the whole idea is to hit your triceps. So obviously we're gonna try to get into our triceps a little more. Now, you can do this in different ways. First off, just thinking about lowering with the triceps, letting the tries take it. Instead of the lats, you're trying to let the tries take the weight down and then explode up using the tricep extension. So you're trying to keep most of that stress on the triceps the whole time. A trick that I do is I use a one board. So I'll do my close grip bench into a one board, because there comes a certain time when I'm coming down and that's about all my elbows are moving right here. The rest of the way I'm just kind of stretching out my chest. All right, and I don't want to feel my chest really. I'm trying to feel it right in the tries. So with a one board, you can see I'll end about right there. Keeps all that tension right on the triceps. I can feel my triceps taking away, and then boom, right off that one board. So I'm keeping all that tension on the triceps. I'm not losing it by coming down too far. So that's a trick I use with the close grip bench. You can also do this feet up, because when we're trying to get into the triceps, you don't really want to have leg drive. Depends on your goal. You're going to move more weight with the leg drive. Usually when I program this exercise in, it's usually some kind of feet up variation, more than likely. And like I said, the whole idea is to actually feel the triceps. So if you're feeling in the chest, you're probably doing something wrong. If it's causing you pain, you're likely doing something wrong. This isn't usually a movement associated with much pain. If you have elbow issues, maybe, but if you're feeling shoulder pain from this, it's probably because your touch point isn't low enough and you're just not aligned in the bottom. It has to be standard with every bench. You have to have that alignment in the bottom. The only thing that's not really aligned right is some kind of JM press, but that's an elbow extension. So always looking for that alignment in the bench. So if you're not aligned, you're doing it wrong, all right? Keep it down there, feed into the triceps, okay? Use that trick with the one board. That helps me a lot, especially with very long armed benchers. Having maybe a two board, that'll help you out, because the whole concept, stay into the triceps. So once you get too low, you're getting into your chest, okay? So that's the close grip bench for you. Watch where you're placing your hands, watch where you're touching, keep that alignment. All right, try out that trick with the one board or two board if you have long arms. That makes a world of difference. And it's a great exercise to get your tricep strength up. So if you're really having trouble with any kind of lockout, this is your movement, all right? Work on that close grip bench press. Let me know how it goes. Check out the website, bigbenchas.com. Got some new articles coming up for you. Keep the videos coming. At Big Benchas on Instagram. Make sure you're following. Tag us in your bench video and I'll repost, okay? Make sure you're tagging us, guys. All right. And keep checking out the YouTube for content. And I'll see you next time. Coach Ben, bigbenchas.com.